The old smell of the corn wakes me every morn. I drive to the still for a 20-gallon fill. I hate to get dressed, you don't get a lot of rest. Running the White Lighted Express. I built a tricky little bubble on the back of my car, and it came in handy one day. The federal boys like a bubble with me. I pushed a little button and I got away. With the one stayed dry and the other one wet, I'm gonna end up to be a millionaire yet. That is if I don't meet my death from a running the White Lighted Express. Okay, pick a little bit. Let's have a big hand for my buddy Lynn. Well, my mama told me it's illegal, you see. What happened to your dad, it can happen to me. My dad was the best, but they laid him to rest from running the White Lighted Express. Well, I take my moonshine baby along. She's getting pretty good at all of my tricks. If a 10-penny nail won't slow down the law, she pours out the oil and runs them in a ditch. With the one stayed dry and the other one wet, I'm gonna end up to be a millionaire yet. From east to west, I'm a mashing the best and running the White Lighted Express. With the one stayed dry and the other one wet, I'm gonna end up to be a millionaire yet. From east to west, I'm a mashing the best and a running the White Lighted Express.
Thank you. We want to thank you all for coming out to be with us tonight. I think for the first time we've made this a pretty big success for us. And it was a shot in the dark. We didn't know if we could get enough people out or not. And we appreciate you coming with us. Right now I'm going to do one that kind of backs up that one I just did. I'm going to do the little old wine drinker me as an old Dean Martin hit. I'm praying for rain in California, so the grapes can grow and they can make more wine. And I'm sitting in a honky in Chicago with a broken heart and a woman on my mind. I'm asked the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask you, who's that fool in the corner crying, I say, a little old wine drinker me. I'm picking. Came up here last week from down in Nashville. My baby left for Florida on a train. Well, I thought I'd get a job and soon forget her, but in Chicago a broken heart is still the same. Ask the man behind the bar for the jukebox, and
the music takes me back to Tennessee. When they ask you, who's that fool in the corner crying? I sing, a little old wine drinker me. And I sing, a little old wine drinker me. Okay, well, I'm going to slow it down. I know some of you would like to dance more than you have been. Well, hello there. It's been a long, long time. How am I doing? I guess that I'm doing fine. It's been so long now, and it seems that it was only yesterday. Gee, ain't it funny how time slips away? How's your new love? I hope that he's doing fine. I heard you told him that you'd love him till the end of time. Now that's the same thing that you told me. Seemed like only the other day. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Go now, I guess I'll see you around. I don't know when though, never know when I'll be back in town. But remember what I tell you, that in time you're gonna pay. It's surprising how time slips away. Ain't it funny how time slips away? Thank you, Mom and Pop and sports fans and all of it. Thank you very much. Let's do Hey, Philip, whereabouts are you?
I'm right here, brother.
You better get up here.
I'm flirting with the women. What do you expect me to do?
That's what I thought you might be doing. Yeah, where no music grows. You know, yeah, me too. What we do? Hey.
3, 4, 1, 2.
Never saw them running down 16th Avenue. They never found the fingerprints or the weapon that was used. But someone killed country music, took out its heart and soul, and murder was committed down on Music Road. That almighty dollar and the lust for worldwide fame slowly killed tradition, and for that someone should hang. You tell them, Paul. They all say not guilty, but the evidence will show that murder's been committed down on Music Road. For the steel guitars no longer cry and fiddles barely play. The drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Oh, Hank wouldn't have a chance on today's radio, 'cause murder's been committed down on Music Road. They said no one would miss it once it was dead and gone. Said no one would buy them all, drinking and cheating song. Oh, but I still do. There ain't no justice in it, and the hard facts are told that murder was committed down on Music Road. For the steel guitars no longer cry and fiddles barely play. The drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Oh, Hank, he wouldn't have a chance on today's radio, since murder's been committed down on Music Road. Why they even tell the possum to pack up and go back home, 'cause murder was committed down on Music Road. Thank you, Phil. Let's do a Vince Gill tune now. Take your name. Got it. Get it, got it, good beat. Some water.
That's Tom.
can read the writing on the wall. You pretend nothing's changed at all. I've got just one thing to ask you, if it's so. Just take your memory with you when you go, so I won't have to think about the lonely nights I'll be without someone to hold me when the cold wind blows. Now take your memory with you when you go. The writing on the wall. You pretend nothing's changed at all. Well, I've got just one thing to ask you, if it's so. Just take your memory with you when you go, so I won't have your memory with you, so I won't have to miss you. Take your memory with you when you go. Thank you very much. Okay. I want to do an old Ray Price tune while we've got a good fiddle player with us. This is, we used to have, I think he went home. But, okay. This is an old Ray Price tune that was a hit a long time ago. And the kids sing. You're doing lots of things that ain't right. You're out with a different party almost every night. You're making me look like a crazy fool. Why do I have these doubts about leaving you? When my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. Well, how can I leave you when I love you so? Which way should I turn? I'd sure like to know. When my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. So much better off to get you off my mind and make you a memory I'd like to leave behind. I know that misery is all you'll put me through. Why do I have these doubts about leaving you? When my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. Well, how can I leave you when I love you so? Which way should I turn? I'd sure like to know. When my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. When my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to mention something. Gary Rogers over here on the fiddle, his dad used to... Robert, I'm sorry about that. Gary's his dad.
He'll answer anything as long as you pay.
But anyway, his dad used to work with us when I first came back from Europe, and we did a radio show down there, and he said that he'd sit around with us when he was about that tall, so he's still hanging in there. And he tried to get his dad to come up. I haven't seen him in quite a while, but it's been good to see him. I'm going to do a special request from for my buddy over here, Harold. We're going to do no. Okay, I don't have my guitar. We're going to do Key of A. Hush, don't talk now. It won't change anything anyhow. Hold me while the shadows bring us near. I know you're not in love with me. I'm not asking you to be. There's no use pretending while we're here. You don't need to try to fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough to know. Wait, don't tell a lie, 'cause I might just believe it tonight. Just hold me while the shadows bring us near. I know you're not in love with me. I'm not asking you to be. Just hold me close and love me one more time. You don't need to try to fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough to know. You don't need to try to fool me. You don't need to lead me on. You don't need to say you love me. I've been around enough